I'm going to go over all the results for the ITA National Indoor Tournament for Division One women's tennis. I'll go more into detail about doubles and singles and the semifinals and the final match, of course. Everything else you could just look up on the respective websites for the scores here, okay? Now, Texas A&M did defeat Vanderbilt 4-2. LSU did defeat Tennessee 4-0. Oklahoma beat Texas 4-3. Georgia beat Virginia 4-1. North Carolina, and I apologize for looking at it because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Georgia did defeat Virginia 4-1. North Carolina defeated Illinois 4-0. Auburn defeated Northwestern 4-0. Ohio State actually beat Duke 4-2. And NC State beat Oklahoma State 4-3. Now, in terms of the main draw, Texas A&M did defeat Oklahoma 4-2. Georgia did defeat LSU 4-2. Ohio State defeated North Carolina, actually, 4-2. And Auburn beat NC State 4-1. Now, on the consolation matches, Texas did defeat Vanderbilt 4-1. Tennessee did defeat Virginia 4-2. Duke defeated Illinois 4-0. Oklahoma State defeated Northwestern 4-1. Now, in terms of day 3 on February 8th, for the consolation matches only, North Carolina did defeat Oklahoma 4-1. LSU did defeat NC State 4-2. Texas did defeat Duke 4-3. Tennessee defeated Oklahoma State 4-3. Vanderbilt defeated Illinois 4-0. And Virginia defeated Northwestern 4-1. So that's really quick right there. Now, I am going to go over the first semifinal match on February 9th, like between Georgia and Auburn. So who won the doubles point? So the first result, and I apologize if I butchered these names, by the way. From Auburn, like Angela Okotoye and Ava Esposito defeated Anastasia Lapato and Patricia Paukstyte, Paukstyte, 6-1. So it was, now Georgia had to win the other two doubles matches, then they didn't think about the doubles point. But Denise Delik and SSC A.C. Gulmert, A-Y-S-E-G-U-L, apologize if I butchered that, defeated Auburn's DJ Bennett and Stephanie Webb 6-2. So it came down to number 3 doubles. Ekaterina Karutinova and Ashton Bowers from Auburn defeated Emma Dong and Anastasia Gureva from Georgia 7-5. So Auburn had the 1-0 lead, and to spell that, Ekaterina's last name is like Dinova. Apologize if I butchered that. So what happened in singles? First result, Denise from Georgia won against Angela Okotoye 7-5, 6-1. Now the next singles result was Auburn's Ava Esposito defeated Sofia Rojas from Georgia 6-4, 6-4. Now number 4, Ashton Bowers from Auburn defeated Anastasia Gureva 6-4, 6-3. So then it was Anastasia Lapata at 1 singles defeated DJ Bennett 1-6, 6-2, 6-4. So Auburn had to win 2 more singles matches in order to think about the dual match win, and that didn't simply happen. Because Mert from Georgia defeated Ekaterina from Auburn 3-6, 7-6, and 7-5 in a tiebreaker in a second set, 6-4. Yeah, it was a 4-3 result actually, but still, very tight match, and that was only Auburn's first loss of the season. 13-1, and Georgia's 4-1 prior to they were 4-1 with that. Now the next match is obviously Ohio State versus Texas A&M. So what happened in doubles? So Mia Kupris and Luciana Perez from Texas A&M defeated Oluwadere and Taya Chavez from Ohio State. And I don't want to think about that first name, but it's Hephzhiba. Yeah, I don't want to think about pronouncing that. Like at this point, it's just like 6-3. So Ohio State had to win the other two doubles matches to get the doubles point. Well, simply put, they didn't do that. I mean, Lexington Reed and Daria Smetnikov from Texas A&M defeated Sofia Sisselnegatiev and Audrey Spencer from Ohio State 6-4. The other doubles match, Violetta Martinez and Anna Perelman, from Texas A&M, and Flora Johnson, Luciana Perry from Ohio State was a DNF. It was like Texas A&M was up 5-4, I believe. Of course, it remained unfinished. Now, in terms of singles, which one came first? Luciana Perez gave Texas A&M a 2-0 lead for Texas A&M after beating Luciana Perry 6-2, 6-1. Then the tide turned a little bit. Taya Chavez from Ohio State defeated Mia Cooper 6-2, 6-4, so 2-1 Texas A&M. Now, number 6, Audrey Spencer defeated Anna Perelman 6-1, 6-4, so momentum was on their side. Now it's 2-all. And then number 5 singles, Oldewire defeated from Ohio State defeated Daria Smetnikov 6-3, 6-4. So yeah, Texas A&M had to win the last 2 singles matches to think about going to the final. Simply put, it just did not happen because Naya Nishino from Ohio State defeated Violetta Martinez from Texas A&M 6-4, 6-2. And by the way, Lexington Reed from Texas A&M at number 3 singles was a DNF with Sofia Sisselnegatiev from Ohio State. It was like 7-5 Texas A&M and 5-4. So it's a pretty straight set in terms of what happened there. Now, this was going to be interesting, what's going to happen here. So, what happened between Ohio State and Georgia? So, Anastasia Lapata and Patricia Polkstik defeated Luciana Perry and Flora Johnson from Ohio State 6-1. And then Denise Delek and Mert from Georgia defeated Oldewire and Taya Chavez from Ohio State 6-4. So that's 1-0. Georgia was up. And the other doubles match, by the way, was like 5-all. Emma Dong and Anastasia Gureva from Georgia and Sophia and Audrey Spencer was 5-all. So yeah. So what happened in singles? So in number 4 singles, Anastasia Gureva defeated Naya Nishino 6-2, 6-2. The number 2 singles, Taya Chavez beat Mert from Ohio State. Chavez from Ohio State defeated Mert from Georgia 7-5, 6-4. Then number 6 singles, Sofia Rojas defeated Oldewire from Ohio State. So Georgia had the 2-1 lead then. 7-6, 7-3 in a tiebreaker, 6-4. Then Luciana Perry from Ohio State defeated Anastasia Lapata 7-6, 7-4 in a tiebreaker, 6-4 in the second set. So it was tied again. And then Ohio State had the lead. Audrey Spencer from Ohio State defeated Emma Dong from Georgia 6-4, 7-6, 9-7 in a tiebreaker. So it was Yeah, actually, now it's 3-all, but still, at that point, you could just tell it was going to come down to one more match, and it was very dramatic to say the least. Denise Dilek from Georgia defeated Sophia from Ohio State 6-0, 4-6, 7-6, 9-7 in the tiebreaker. Now, both the squads now have one loss on the year. I mean, Ohio State is now 5-1. Georgia is 5-1 as well. And look, this is a really good result for Ohio State. Who would have thought they were going to make it this far? And they only have like one senior on the roster, and she doesn't even play. Everybody else on like Ohio State's roster is they're like majority of them are juniors, and then 2 sophomores and 2 freshmen. So this is going to help them not just for this year, but potentially in a year from now. And you got to remember that Georgia did lose some key pieces from last year, but they have like 4 seniors on a roster, though one of those hasn't played all year long, I believe. Alexandra Vekic. I don't think she has, but because of injury, I would think, but I don't know. And Haley Gaudette, yeah, from Georgia as well. She doesn't hardly play. I mean, she didn't play. Now and obviously Sofia Rojas is a senior, Anastasia Lapata is a senior, Mert is a junior, Guerrera is a sophomore, Mulberry is a sophomore for Georgia. Yeah, Emily Deming is a freshman, Dilek is a freshman, and Madong is a freshman, and Patricia is a freshman. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see down the line of what happens. I know for after the regular season here, but this is a really good tournament for both squads. Obviously, if you're Ohio State, you're right there. Just couldn't get that one last singles match, but this is a very positive result because when you look like at the bracket and all this, Ohio State was a 5 seed on the side when it was like Illinois hosting. North Carolina was a 1 seed. You beat the 1 seed. So as you can tell, no 1 seed made it to the final. It was like a 5 seed and a 2 seed. Who would have thought that? The 2 seed, I would have thought that was a possibility. It's just a 5 seed. No, because you have to deal with the 1, and obviously Oklahoma was a 2 seed and they didn't even make it to the championship match. I mean, the semifinals, but they had to face a really good Texas A&M squad. A good Texas A&M squad. So we'll have to obviously wait and see what happens, and I'll go over like the rankings tomorrow because I'm going to be busy. Like probably it's going to be like in the evening, just to be honest. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Ultimate goal is 1,000 more subscribers a month. This course, like video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see us, and the video does help as well. Some more people could watch, and if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well. And I'll put the semifinal matches and championship match, like stats for that, in the description below, so y'all can see it.